When it comes to working or creating automation, one of the things that we need to understand is how are we going to measure this? So right now we're here, and what we can do within design is, some sort of metric. But by implementing automation, we want to be somewhere else. We want to have a particular percentage of improvement. Numbers that get thrown at me a lot is, we want to save time by 50%, or we want to, right now we are putting 50 products through engineering. Our throughput is 50 products a year. We want to do 75 products a year. So there's always some sort of initiative from upper management to say, okay, in order for us to be more profitable or to change those margins, we need to do X, type of activity. Well, does automation support that? Does automation leverage that? Does it allow us to leverage that and get there? So having a baseline is extremely important. And what does that mean? Well, if you're working in a company and you are thinking about automation, there has to be a reason for it. It's not just because it's a buzzword. It's not just because maybe you overheard somebody talk about it at Starbucks. No, it's because you have a problem and you want to find a solution for that problem. That problem could be rework. A lot of companies, particularly engineering, their biggest thing for automation or reason for automation is because they want to reduce the amount of rework, the amount of mistakes being made from engineering, because we see it all the time, right? We're just human. We're not Superman all the time. We make mistakes. So how do you eliminate the mistakes? Well, you either make process easier or you make process automate. You automate that process. So that way it's the same thing over and over again, every single time, with perfect consistency. So having a baseline, analyzing your engineering department. How do your users work? Why are there being mistakes being made? What is the particular performance? What is the throughput? Understanding those metrics ahead of time and having them documented. That is where the key is at. Having some, even if it's 5 PowerPoint slides that kind of identify and explain that, the baseline or what the need for the automation might be, and having something to compare it to. That's very, very important. It also lends itself to get management buy-in. If you can say, okay, this is where we are without automation, this is where we are right now, and our goal for the automation is to achieve, objective A, and from there we're going to have, a percentage of improvement in performance and throughput and things like that. They love seeing those types of things. They love knowing that, hey, if we spend, X amount of dollars this year, we're going to get a return on our investment next year by this percentage. If you can do that, that is how you get management buy-in. You got to show them that it's going to make an improvement. You're going to be able to do more with the same amount of people, or potentially even less amount of people, and you're going to increase those margins. And I'm not saying that automation is the sole purpose of that. For me, as being an engineer and being a designer, automation is about quality. It's about quality and it's about consistency. The gains from that, the advantages of that, of course, is profit margin and being a successful company. But as a consumer as well, I love going to a store or some business and purchasing something with the knowledge and the confidence that it was built in such a way that's going to last, or it has a high level of quality or something like that. It's not going to fail at a time when I need it the most. I sleep better at night knowing that the products in which I purchase have a high level of quality. It starts with engineering. You have to start the quality there, and from there it will trickle through to everything else. So that's why I embrace automation. It's not about profit, it's about quality. And then you should as well.